guys, Katie here, Coach Katie here from CrossFit Bethesda, going live with you for our daily mobility class at 5 p.m. Who's joining us? Is that Deirdre? Diesel! So you guys have, I've got a yoga mat. I have a block, I probably don't need it. You might want to grab like a couch pillow. You could use one later on. If you have it nearby, you might not need it. We're just going to go through about 20 to 30 minute yoga flow. If you fall out of it, you can get back into it at any time. Again, all these things are going to be done live at 5, and then our Insta-WODs are at 8 a.m. And then sometime as quickly as we can thereafter, we'll get those posted to YouTube, and you can join us for them anytime. So, without anything else, trying to think if I have any more announcements. Pretzel's sitting in the window right now. There's a good chance he's going to be kind of all over me today. Oh, this is the other thing. We're experimenting with, there's a way that you can join. Coach Diana and I were talking about this, and you can join in live, and we weren't really sure what it is, so if for some reason Diana pops up on your screen today, we're just kind of playing with other ways that we can get you guys involved and get you guys together. So, let's do it. My hands have already started to sweat a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and use my mat so I've got better traction. You guys can just come to a child's pose whenever you're ready. So if you know what that is, go ahead and get there. I will make my way into a child's pose shortly. Once you're in your child's pose, you guys just take some deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just checking if we got anything. Hi guys. Awesome. Looks good. Alright. I'm going to find my child's pose. I'm going to do this flow with you, but I'll be guiding you through it so you can listen to my voice, or you can also just watch the movements if you kind of get a little bit lost in anything. So right now, I'm just going to extend my fingers long, my toes together, my knees are on the outside edges of my mat. I'm going to sit back. So you guys sit back, try to keep a little bit of a curve of your lower spine. So try not to let it go flat like this. Some of you with folks with your backs a little bit tight, that'll tend to happen. So try to keep a little curve in the lumbar spine as you extend down. Just take deep breaths in through your nose, deep breaths out through your mouth. Together we'll take a deep breath in through your nose, deep breath out through your mouth. Keep that breath. If you know your yoga breath, your Ujjayi breath, go ahead and take deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. If you're not familiar with that, just maintain a nice and constant breath. And your next breath in, inhale into a tabletop. We're going to spend a little time here just moving through some different poses. So finding a neutral spine, and your neck is in line with your spine. Your hands are directly under your shoulders. Your hips are directly over your knees. Take a deep breath in and look up, finding a cow pose. And a big exhale brings you into cat pose. Inhale into cow pose. And exhale into cat pose. Take about 30 seconds here. Just go through adding anything you'd like into this. I like to cue people to extend their lower back toward the ceiling and then push their chest toward the floor, extending their thoracic spine or your mid-back. Another thing I like to do is when I'm in this position, I'll just sit back and get a big stretch through my lumbar spine. Come back to a tabletop on your next breath. Tuck your toes, take a deep breath in, and exhale to a downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Just walk through, walk your dog. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Push your chest towards your legs. Stretching out your back, your hamstrings too. And then find stillness. Inhale and look to the top of your mat, and exhale, walk your feet in between your hands. Inhale to a half lift, so hands on your shins, and then extend, find a flat back, hold, keep your back straight through your neck, and then exhale into a forward fold. Just let it all hang here. You can swing gently from side to side. Just letting all the tension go, letting everything go. There's a lot going on right now, and none of that needs to come into the next 30 minutes of your practice. Just let that go. Keep your mind on your mat. Let's find stillness here. Tuck your chin to your chest and inhale to mountain pose. So slowly rise up. Let's bring the hands up above your head, and then exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. We'll go through just a couple breaths, integrating your breath with your movement pattern. We're going to hold that through the entire session today. So just take a deep breath in, arms rise up. Relax the shoulders down into their sockets. As you exhale, bring the palms back to heart center. So with me, we'll go through 3 rounds. You guys can maintain an ujjayi breath or just a normal, just a nice pattern of breath. Inhale, hands up, so mountain pose, and exhale, forward fold. Let it all go. Inhale to a half lift, reset your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into a high plank. From here, we're just going to hold the plank for about 30 seconds, focusing on keeping the hips in line with your spine. So we're not down in this position. Rather, the hips are in line with your spine, so it's a very tight core. Shoulders are engaged, feeling the burn, starting to create and build some heat in your body. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Gather the breath, deep breath in, and exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands in line with your shoulder, your hips, your chest. And then inhale and lift your chest off the floor. So find a baby cobra pose. Keep the tops of your feet down on the floor. So I don't want to lift up like this. Keep the tops of your feet down. Just use the muscles in your back. Try to relax your glutes. Deep breath in. And exhale, lower down. Again, deep breath in, baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Deep breath in. And this time you can push up into an upward facing dog. And then exhale to a downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're going to flow through that sun salutation A a couple times together, trying to match your breath to your movement. So inhale and gaze forward. Exhale, feet between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high to low plank. We're going to go all the way down this time. We'll add in next time. Inhale to a baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to a plank. And exhale to a downward facing dog. One different way you can do that, I'm going to go through it real quick, then we'll flow. So when we're in, we come down into a forward fold. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Really, when you're doing this, you want to plant your hands, step back to a high plank, hinge forward slightly, lower down, elbows in line with your shoulders for a half plank or a low plank, and then inhale to an upward facing dog. If that doesn't work for you, lots of options. So when you're in this position, you can come down to your knees and come all the way down. Inhale to an up dog and a down dog. Otherwise, you can do what we've been flowing with already. Lots of modifications to what works for you. Here we go. We're going to flow through that 3 times. So inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high to low. Stick with me. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're going to change it up this time. So listen up. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. So feet together, knees together, hips down. Reach up. Neck is in line with your spine. Everybody shrug shoulders up. Shrug the shoulders down. Keep those shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. And then sink a little lower. Deep breath in. And exhale, we're going to open up to your right. So just give me a nice little twist. As you twist, take a look at your knees. Oftentimes this happens. So bring your left knee and hip back in line with your right knee as you twist. And just try to sit back. Your weight is in your heels. And breathing here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, back to chair pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high and hold it here. So in this position, I want you to keep your right hip in line with your left. So we're not opening up. Just going to keep that hip square. Squeeze your right glute so it stays nice and engaged. Feel a little burn in your bum, especially if you did those squats and glute bridges with me this morning. Take a deep breath in and exhale, bring your knee to your nose and hold. Find that belly, find that contraction. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg high. And exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot between your hands. Sink down in your low lunge. This is a transitional pose, but it's a pose in itself, so you want to respect that. Little bend in your back knee. Try to get your right hip down low. So I'm in this position. I'm going to hold that position and inhale to a crescent lunge. Awesome, you guys. This is going to find a burn. Similar to our split jerk position, right? But when we're doing a split jerk, what's the one difference? I'm going to be a little bit wider here. But very similar thing, very similar stability that we're going to build. Whew, getting a little sweaty here, you guys. All right, let's sink down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, open arm twist. So open up to your right. Give me a nice little twist. Find your balance. Find the burn. 2 more breaths. Inhale back to center. And exhale, warrior 2. Open up. So when I do this, look at your alignment, you guys. This position, my back foot is parallel to the back edge of my yoga mat. My front foot's facing forward. Because we talk oftentimes in yoga about a heeled arch alignment. So take a look at your right heel. Should be in line with your left arch. And then once you're in that position, you can sink down so that knee bends, keeping it open. We don't want the knee to cave in, just like when we squat. Keep that knee open and open up wide. We'll hold this here for 2 more breaths. If you're already there and you've been there, hold it. You can do it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sink a little lower. Inhale, reverse warrior. So your left hand will travel down your leg. Right hand travels up. Find a stretch through that side body as you contract in the glutes. And hold here Try not to put too much pressure on your left knee. You don't want to dump it in. Keep that lifted. Deep breath in. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame your right foot. And then flow through your chaturanga. Inhale to an up dog. Exhale to a down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step your feet between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Back to chair pose. Inhale to chair pose. So knees, toes touch. Knees touch. Hips back. Arms up, and try to stay lifted. When I say that though, just be careful. Some of us like to really get that hyperextension in your back, so we don't want to be in this position. Try to keep a neutral spine as you stay lifted, and the movement comes from the hip joint. So where the femur sits in the acetabulum, that's where you're trying to lift up, not from the back. Okay, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, open arm twist to your left. Sit back. Just keep trying to twist and stay lifted, making adjustments as you need. And it's inhale back to chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. We're going to hang out here. So remember, left hip stays in line with your right. So we don't want to open up. Just keep it there. Find your left glute and hold. Find the stability. Take a deep breath in and exhale, knee to nose, and hold it. Find an arch in your spine. Shoulders over your wrists. We're not here, but we're here. Deep breath in, and exhale, kick it back up. Take an inhale, and exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot between your hands. Setting up the pose, making sure you've got a good base. Inhale, crescent lunge. And then sink lower. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Find your breath. 2 more breaths here. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, open arm twist to your left. Just find that twist in your spine, sink low, relax your shoulders. If you're up here, let it go. Inhale, back to neutral. And exhale, warrior 2, open up. Again, heel to arch alignment, so your right foot is in line with the back of your mat. Make sure that left heel is in line with your right arch, and then just sit low. Keep your knee out, sink down. 2 breaths here. And then inhale, reverse warrior. We'll take a few breaths here. Again, don't dump your weight into your back knee. Keep it lifted and elevated as you sink into this pose. One more breath in, and exhale, cartwheel your hands to a low lunge. Inhale to a crescent lunge. Exhale, chaturanga, any way you like. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We're going to flow that same sequence, matching our breath to our movement. So, you'll get a little bit warm in this. Stick with me, and let's do it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, this. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. We left that out last time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Said that wrong last time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Awesome work, you guys. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale your right leg high. Moving on. Exhale into a low lunge. Inhale into a crescent lunge. And then exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Just a quick balance series. We'll finish up with a quick floor series, and we'll call it a day. So hands are by the side. From here, I want you to try to just tip forward. So find a warrior three with airplane arms. Find your balance here. And then transfer into a half moon position. Find the half moon position. If you're really wobbly, you have a block or a water bottle, you probably are more likely to have that. So you can just come, find your warrior three, and then put your fingers down. Nothing wrong with that. Find that. We'll take one more breath here. And then back to a warrior three with airplane arms. Back foot comes down, so high crescent lunge. And then low lunge. Inhale your right leg up, and then we'll just set it back down and switch legs. Inhale your left leg up, and exhale, low lunge. Inhale to a crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down by your side. From here, you're just going to tip forward, find a warrior three, airplane arms, find that balance. Try to keep your right foot lifted, and then open up to your right, finding a half moon pose. Find the balance. Use a block if needed. We'll come back to neutral. Inhale into a to a crescent lunge. And then exhale to a low lunge. And find your way to a down dog. Walk it out a little here. Inhale your right leg high. And exhale, finding a pigeon pose. So you settle into your pigeon pose. Just taking a deep breath. You can settle down into your arms. Remain in this. Take about 30 seconds here. Letting your head sink down perhaps. Maybe staying lifted, up to you. Just gonna check the comments. You guys stay right there. Oh, this is our, Diana's trying to be in our video. Go. Diana's gonna be live with us, maybe. Maybe not. There she is. Hi, nice. Diana.
Hi. So this is how it works. If you want to join, I'm at work right now, so I'm gonna have to get off really soon before they get mad at me. But all right. This is how it works. So if you guys want to hop in and do yoga with us or do the WOD with us, this is what you can do.
Awesome. We're gonna switch sides now, you guys. So you're in your pigeon pose. We're just gonna get out of that. So tuck your toes. Keep rise up, and then bring your right leg up, down. Bring your left leg up, inhale your left leg high, and then finding a pigeon on your left. So that's how the live works. Interesting. We're going to be inviting some of you guys to do this with us, be it virtually or potentially be it actually coming over. We'll talk about that as we get the plans down for it. So finding your pigeon pose, you guys, just kind of letting go as it goes on, as this day goes on. We'll slowly come out of this in a second. We've got a couple more poses left just to leave you with your daily mobility. Loosen up. Come back out of your pigeon pose, rise up. Tuck your right toes under, send your left leg up and down. Just move around a little, get that blood flowing again. Inhale and gaze forward, and then exhale, walk your feet all the way through, and come on down to your back. So you can lie down on your back right now. You got two more things. I'm just going to switch my angle for this. One is a happy baby pose. So you're going to come down, just grab the insides of your feet, and then pull your knees down towards your armpits. From this position, you can also work on straightening out your legs. You can stay here. You can rock back and forth. If you think about what this position is, it's the bottom of your squat, essentially. A little different, but you're lying on your back. Sometimes I actually use this to check with people, check range of motion, so we can figure out what's going on with people. Push your lower back down into the ground. Grab your feet. You just hang out here and breathe. Should feel pretty good. We'll come out of that. I'm going to shift my angle again. And I'm going to hug my right knee into my chest, right between my armpit. So I'm just hugging my knee out. So as I extend, sometimes when people do this, this leg likes to kind of come up. I'm exaggerating. But keep that leg down. Keep this one up. And then grab it with your left hand, right hand out to a T, and then come on over. Cross it over. Gaze, so your knee is over to your left, your gaze is to your right, kind of in line with your arm. And we'll bring that knee back in. Switch legs. Pull the left knee into your armpit. Give it a nice tight squeeze. Will you extend your right leg? Grab with your right hand. Pull across. Gaze to your left and just relax. Pretzel is sleeping in the windowsill right now. So we'll say hi to him before we wrap up the video. Keep looking at him. He's curling up with Joe's hat. It's really cute. Let's bring it back to center. Grab both of your knees. We'll give yourselves one final squeeze. And then just let your legs come onto the floor. You guys can stay here for as long as you'd like. This is your Shavasana. For those of you who practice yoga, I suggest to just hang out there for a couple minutes, unless you want to see a little picture of Pretzel sleeping. He's really cute. So hang out in your Shavasana for as long as you have. Take a nap. Do what you need. We'll say hi to little Pretzel, and then we will see you again tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. for our Insta-Wide. Here's Pretzel. Oh, there he is. Passed out. I think it's the yoga music in the background that got him. All right. Anyway, thanks for practicing with me, you guys. This will be on YouTube soon. And we'll see you soon. Bye.